Hello all and welcome back to the channel. My name is Ezo and today I will be going over money making methods in BDO that helped me with my progression throughout the years playing the game. Now, silver is the main currency in the game and there's a lot of ways to obtain it. My aim in this video is to give you options so that you may find what works for you best. And as a casual player, I don't have much time, so I try to explore a little bit here and there in order to find something that would be fun for me and at the same time would work for me without me being burnt out. So before we continue, I just want to make new players and beginners aware that there is tax in the central marketplace for BDO. So one example, if I sell this Fruit of Magic Power at 100,000 and if I collect it, then you would see I only got 85,150, and that is also influenced by my silver collection bonus. So if you do want to learn more about the tax on BDO, I posted a link on an earlier video that I made, so you could check it out and kind of like understand it more in terms of how to get more collection bonus and also how to sell your items considering the tax. When you join a guild, the guild master or officer will give you a contract that shows your daily pay. When you do guild missions, you earn activity points up to 10,000 and you will be eligible to double your starting daily pay up to 5 million. Now make sure to reach out to your officers whenever you do so that they would be able to increase your pay, as this is not automatic. After you get accepted and also been promoted, you could just go to the second tab and hit on the collect money. This would deposit it to your inventory and you're set. Guild missions are available for guilds. This is not consistent as the first one, as they are loaded randomly, so you can do one again and again. Although officers does disperse from server to server depending on the guild and search one suitable for the guild. So one example is if you're grinding for a pot piece and you want to do Blood Wolf, then you can have an officer fire this Blood Wolf mission for you and you can gain half off the 13,250,000 and half would be put into the guild funds. One thing to note too, that there are some guilds that does payouts, but I won't discuss this much because this is totally not in your control unless you're the GM of the guild, and also depends upon the activities of your guildmates. The next on our list is the energy potion exchange. So you will be regenerating energy as you play the game, and as you defeat monsters and complete quests, you will be increasing your energy level cap. Aliston is one of the energy potion exchange NPCs that you can exchange these energies to. So all you have to do is interact with that NPC and exchange. So currently at my level at 585, I can exchange 2 of the extra large potions and 1 of the large ones. So the good thing about this one is, for example, we have 10 alts at 200 energy. You can exchange those ones for pots and you can sell it at the market at 40 million minus tax, which is going to be around like 34 million, which is good amount of money every now and then. So every month the game gives us 10 shining Shakatu seals and even more depending on the events that are running. So if you are not concerned with any of the items that are listed here, such as the sailboat, the 100 sack, the Krugdalo gear, and the Trimanos, which takes 12 months to get, then you can exchange it for the event gold bar box. And every gold bar that you open up over here is equivalent to 100 million, and the times 10, which means that it's going to be 1 billion. And just for reference for newer players, you can exchange it at Shakatu with Ryomi, and all you have to do is navigate to Shakatu, which is going to be accessible through the main quest line, and you have to talk to Ryomi for the exchange. There has been a lot of good changes in regards to the world bosses in BDO. They still don't have any prerequisite, meaning that new players can participate on the spawn grounds, and they just have to hit it a couple of times in order to get loot. They are now in a fixed schedule, which is very useful for those that are working and also that are just casually playing and doesn't have enough time to wait for another window to open for those bosses. And they now have a chance to drop belongings of an adventurer as well as the normal boss gear drop. One of the things that really is a good thing for beginners is the enhanced version, as they drop 10 million gold bars and also have a chance to drop enhanced boss boxes that when opened have a chance of being a Tet weapon box. So just to note that there's an XP and death penalty if you die to any of them, so it's better to bring an alt there than your main to avoid any losses. But let's focus on the constant ones, which drops from the boss fights. And those are the gold bars. So from the Nightmare or enhanced versions, you would get the 10 million gold bars at increments of 1 and 2. And also you have a lot of the 10G gold bars, which is 1 million, and also the 100,000 gold bars. Also, you would get guaranteed blackstone weapons and armors, as well as hunter seals that you could exchange for more, or exchange for sharp and hard black crystals, which is bought out for now because of the players that are trying to enhance for profit, and also 2 new classes in succession. And also the magical blackstones, which personally I just sell because I really don't have any need for them, as you know, even the newer players, they can just buy pride to tet weapons on the market, and this is just gonna be, you know, extra silver for you. And last but not the least is the auras, which you can exchange for a boss gear, which is I already did. And you could exchange the auras, except for Kutum, to memory fragments once you've exchanged it for the boxes. So here's an example of my accumulated newer auras that I got for 1 month, and I'm going to be exchanging it for memory fragments, as you can see on the screen. And I could use the funds that I get from selling these ones for more items that I can invest in, such as cooking, or just put it towards another gain for gear. The addition of the Dark Rifts was a good boost for money making in BDO. One of the items is the Dark Spirit's Greed, which can be exchanged for cooking or alchemy supreme tools, which has high durability and can be used for long sessions of cooking, which transfers into silver. Now, the other thing about this one is you can exchange it for auras too. That could help you exchange for boxes, and then you can later on exchange it for memory fragments, which means that after you do the box exchanges, every 2 greed is a guaranteed memory fragment if you wish to do that. And it could help you out in, you know, enhancing for a profit, or you could sell it outright for silver gains. Also, the boxes that it drops, so for example, the box of Howling Dead, the box of Silent Dead, Distorted Dead, and Desperate Dead, which has a chance to open up to a dual accessory, but most of the time, unfortunately, is the base ones, but still can be sold for millions. So let's open up these boxes to see what we've got. And the good thing about this one too is it doesn't really have you commit much time, as it only takes about 1 to 3 minutes for each of these ones. So overall, we've got the Distortion earring from the event, and also the Orkenrad's belt, Ring of Crescent, 11 crowns, and we got the Eye of Ruins, which is 47 million now, and Seraph necklace, Ring of Cadrian, Basti belt, which is like fairly cheap on the current market. So this is good money for about just 20 to 30 minutes of activity. So the next one is fairly easy to remember, and it's the Black Spirit Adventure. You can access it by going to your menu, to the rewards, and the Black Spirit Adventure option. So once you are here, all you have to do is collect your dice and roll your dice. Afterwards, then whatever it lands on, you will be able to claim in your Black Spirit save. This next one is the Saunil Daily Scrolls, and I've mentioned this on a couple of videos that I had before. You could get this with a Black Spirit under the recurring tab on the quest, and the good thing about this one is you have an option of one that you could solo, and the other one is the awakening that you have to do in a guild, and you could get extra loot from that one. So if you have, you know, extra guildmates that kind of like wants to run scrolls with you, then this would be like best. And the good thing about this one too is it could drop carracks, memory fragments, and a chance to find accessory box that would really boost your income. Or if you want to use that, you know, materials for a later enhancement run, then this is one good way to get those too. Okay, last but not the least is the Family Fame. Now, I've mentioned this before at the beginning of the video that I have an explainer on how the market tax works, and that includes the Family Fame. And what basically the family fame does is it gives you a certain amount of silver depending on the points that you have earned throughout your full family. So there's the combat, there's the live fame, and then there's the special fame, and that affects also your silver collected from the market, which is going to be 0.51% or 1.5%. So I would suggest that you go over there, watch the video so you could see, and you would learn how to increase your family fame, and you could get your daily millions. So for example, this one, in order for you to get 4.2 million a day, you would need to have 20 characters at least level 60, so that you would have 300 points for each of the characters, and you would get max pay. So this accumulates along with your guild bonus, is easy money, and also going to be helping you out, having material money for buying, let's say, hearts and sharps and blackstones as you go along the months on BDO. So guys, we will be ending here, but I just want to say that there's still a lot of low effort money making in the game, and also there's still the life skill side and the grinding side, and also some of the passive things that you could do with a little bit of effort in the game. So I hope that this has helped you, and just want to say thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have subscribed if you haven't yet, to help the growth of the channel, and I will see you guys on the next one.